Hi, my name is Rohit Bhargava, and for the last 10 years, I've been delivering workshops at some of the largest organizations in the world around lots of business topics, from marketing to disruption to how to be a better presenter and a better storyteller. The format of most of those workshops is probably something you'd recognize. It starts off with me standing in front of a room, setting the scene. Sometimes I'm wearing a crazy colored shirt, sometimes not. Sometimes we're gathered around a conference room table and there's papers strung up across the wall and lots of colored dots. I've used magazines where we tear stories out of those magazines to do something highly interactive to try and find interesting and unusual ideas. Often we'll put those across the wall with post-it notes. I'm a big fan of these post-it notes to try and sort different ideas. And every once in a while, we might even create human airplanes on a stage to visualize some of the things that we've been thinking about. The goal of most of these workshops is to try and inspire new thinking. And the biggest question I get today is, how do we recreate that when we're all virtual? See, the thing is, joining a virtual workshop will never be the same as being there in person. So we shouldn't pretend like it is. But when we're here in our own home offices, we have a chance to do something unique. For example, I can show you my process for coming up with lots of different stories and storyboards. So this is all of the storyboards here that I'm using in my space. My virtual workshops are designed like one-to-one coaching sessions, not like empty PowerPoint that you're listening to on a screen. As a result, they're highly actionable, really useful, and focus on the key topics that you care about right now. The first is working virtually. How do you be effective when you're working remotely? How do you deliver virtual presentations? How do you get your surroundings to actually look good? How do you sound good? All of those things are topics that we cover in this crash course on being effective when working virtually. The second big workshop topic is trend curation. How do you identify the stories that matter most and build the 5 important habits to allow you to see what no one else sees, and yes, even predict the future? And the final workshop is all about storytelling. How do you use storytelling for marketing to be able to be more persuasive, especially in a time of disruption? Or how do you use storytelling when you're presenting to be more compelling and to help your ideas stand out? Virtual workshops are not the same as in-person workshops, and they shouldn't try to be. Stacking up human airplanes is pretty much impossible when you go virtual. But what we can do is learn new skills, work together, and have a highly immersive session. And I hope I get the chance to work with you to put one together for your team.